Howell, and we're back for some more Dragon Age. We are doing some Act 2 with the Mage. Just need to make a few little adjustments. Not too much. I'm just starting a stream.
Is there something you want, Anders?
You really don't have the temperament for a slave.
What was that?
Is that a compliment or an insult?
I'm just wondering how your master didn't kill you.
How have the Templars not killed you?
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Take that offer, Elf. It'd keep the coterie off your back pretty much permanently.
I don't need employment.
But it wouldn't kill you to make some friends in this city. 3 years and you're practically a ghost.
I prefer it that way.
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
Hello, Amaric. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Is this man in hiding? Am I to find him for you?
No, I know where Dupuis is. I just can't get to him. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations, and of course, I'll pay you for your work.
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
You're an artist, Jacob. We were once involved in an illicit relationship.
check something.
They say this harbor was
Did you ever think about killing yourself?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm serious. To get out of slavery, to escape Denarius. Don't tell me you never thought about it.
I did not. To kill oneself is a sin in the eyes of the Maker.
You believe that?
I try to. Some things must be worse than slavery.
Some things are worse than death.
Walk in peace. What do you need, love? Package delivery?
I'm Hawk. I got a letter from some mage friends.
I see, I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Helping apostates is dangerous. If the Templars caught you...
One of my sisters is a mage. A gentle child, so generous. She was made tranquil last year. Templars claimed she was a danger. Now, it's like she's not there. That shouldn't be forced on anyone.
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about the queasy crow flies at midnight?
How about the smart-mouthed Ferelden gets slapped across the face? The board has all the details. Should you take care of something, just drop by.
Feel free to look at my merchandise. If you've the coin.
Make a run around all the various shops. See if I can find where that backpack is.
The alienage is overcrowded.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the wounded coast. The Arashok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe you. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Good research there, buddy.
Walk in peace.
Only job that will have me. Figures.
Can't wait to get on board and get my ass out Kirkwall.
Just another friendly day in the free marches.
It seems the Kunari aren't exactly in a hurry to return home.
Sirrah Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Kunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rooked some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedan, Hawk. I do not hope you die.
Well, isn't that reassuring?
You should have lived in Tevinter. You'd be happier then.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintob?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
Kunari don't never get sick.
These patients need me more than anyone in Hightown. Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you?
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on Mage's families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
What's the worst that can happen? You turn into an abomination and start... Never mind. Bad joke.
My control is fraying. I cannot hold back Justice, or whatever creature he has become, much longer. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the Mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side. The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me. I won't be able to stay here long.
Let's finish this! How about you? That's
Easy as...
Somebody order a shot in the face?
I love the smell of bat guano in the morning. It smells like gym dark magic.
Messing with us is suicide.
We're good to go.
Okay, I think I've explored this cavern.
I'll deal with this! Let's finish this! Get back!
Let's do this!
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
The
Kunari powder. It's not what you think. It's poison.
Wait. You're tracking for the Kunari? And she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me.
Thank you for joining us.
Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arashok.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Kunari may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seem promising? Didn't think so. Here, you want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
Well, he won't sell those boots.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture. Anything interesting happening around town?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into.
Shall we get started?
Don't want to talk to him yet. I don't think.
All of you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
Yes, stay out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait. Messer Hawk. Maker, please, the street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I'm right stuffed.
Easy, son. Keep your post. This is my risk.
But... shit.
Maker, we won't last long in this. Find the source.
This should do the trick on those barrels.
I'm not sure how much we can do for these people. Everyone else, it seems.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that... Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm
Well,
glad
that
it's
must
you,
be doing
really.
something right.
These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Great, Joker.
Time to tell the Arashok how he was right. And wrong.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Marcel.
Good to see you again, sir. May I say again how thankful I am you've allowed Sandor to remain? He seems very happy.
Fine. There. You got a pat. Now will you leave me be? try to sniff my crotch, and I swear I'll stab you. Shoo!
Don't mind him. He's just showing off to try to win you over.
I don't dislike dogs. I just don't like having my leg humped. At least, not without dinner and a drink.
At least she's
And
got her
now I've
priorities
forgotten what I came
straight.
here for. Blast. Silly dog.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Ooh, enchantment.
Ah, Carver. Still as resentful as ever. Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating. Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books?
The Templars sometimes come here, you know. The bloodstains. Take just weeks to clean up. Poor.
have been thinking about what happened in the Fade. I apologized for my weakness, but the more I think about it, the more I believe you are also to blame.
Oh?
Why did you take me into the Fade? We should have hunted the boy's body down and killed him.
If the boy could be helped, I had to do something.
You are strong, Hawk, but not all mages are like you. I simply hope we don't all regret the day you learn just how true that is.
Wow, Fenris. Talk about being a jackass.
Kirkwall is certainly...
Ooh, nice staff. I think I'll still keep the one I got.
Armor. The best outside of Automar.
So what do you do in that gigantic house all day?
Dance, of course.
Really?
I run from room to room, choreographing routines.
You're actually joking. Alert the Chantry. They need to put this on the calendar.
And you thought I was always serious.
Yep. Come on, daggers. Got them too.
I am glad to stand here day after day. It is predictable. Message for you.
About bloody time. We'll deliver the cargo soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen.
Ah, my young friend. How goes the search? Welcome back to Sol.
Why does the Knight Commander not...
Ah, there's the backpack.
permit us to sell everything? So much is restricted.
I fancy.
Boiling in oil. Too prosaic. Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
What to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Any suggestions?
If you're here about a shipment, that's the overseer. I just lived in care.
Let's take a look at that DLC.
You've had luck on your travels? Everything's quiet here in the mansion. For the moment.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few carded dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
It doesn't look all that dwarven.
These are Carta dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
I still can't believe they snuck into the gallows in order to get at me.
Don't feel left out. They've been trying to kill me for several days now.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carta know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
So we just walk in, slaughter every dwarf in sight?
Not every dwarf.
It's not every day a Templar gets leave for something like this. So let's not make a mess of it, right? I'll watch so there's no surprises. Shout if you need me.
Let's go. Someone doesn't like intruders.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
It's the Hawk!
I guess we're not alone. They'll alert others to our presence.
The time has come! Glory!
Can you hear that? We'd best be careful.
You're finally here! You've come! Everyone!
I'm not
it's
even
the child of Malcolm Hawk! He's come to us!
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him, and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
You're not making any sense.
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Oh,
dwarves are insane.
Seems to be
Perhaps even
unhealthy.
more so than Varric.
I heard that. The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. With a name like that, he's bound to go...
Oh, I'm glad they didn't
Really?
trigger that.
More blood? Why can't it ever be spit or a lock of hair?
You really want to encounter a spit mage?
For variety, sure. How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous? All set! Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
The day you
Will
go
you
to the
look at
beach will
that?
be the day an armada
Some
of
kind of
angry
fortress
demon pirates
out
show
here?
up.
Ah!
Don't make any loud noises.
Varric.
My spleen anywhere, let me know.
Yeah!
health potion.
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug-lickers cry.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a trap.
How is it you get into these situations so often?
What do you mean?
Attacked by dwarves, approached by strangers, stumbling upon ancient riddles. Madness.
It's a gift.
Well, I think you should return it.
Have you considered joining the Grey Wardens? They'd be happy to satisfy this inexplicable need you have to visit the Deep Roads every few years.
Done.
When you tell people about our escape from Lothering, why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I had to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just... be fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
Does it have to be gravy? Couldn't it be chocolate instead?
Everyone's a critic.
I've never heard of dwarves using blood magic, but they're obviously after you for something. I'm guessing Corypheus is some kind of demon?
I guess I can get that answer from Corypheus.
I can go into the tunnels and...
Find the... I'll take them. Where's the fighting start? The obvious starting to get more. You'll have to be faster than that. I'm not gonna make it. Let's do this. I think I need a rescue here.
Why does the master want this Hawk fellow anyway? I've just got to say, I hope this is less
anyone else here
exciting than our last trip to the Deep Roads.
Due to your father's blood. More Deep Roads. Why did we agree to do this again?
This isn't so bad, Blondie. You could be losing more coin to the elf in a game of wicked...
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carter. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But I got to warn you, you catch diseases that way.
The Master is calling.
Varric,
He
awesome.
needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard!
You messed with the wrong mate!
You poor, stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carter. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
They told me you were going to be trouble. Too bad your brother's never alone. His blood's as good as yours. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
Corypheus wants some blood. Sure, let me just open a vein. How about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Hits the spot.
Ding.
What the...
What is this? I can feel it inside me.
That weapon draws on your blood, Hawk. There are dangerous magics here.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
Sons of bitches. The whole blasted thing's sealed over.
I guess we should have seen that coming.
There's a tower down here.
And they wonder why I prefer the surface.
One good thing about being trapped in an ancient underground prison. Not a lot of Templars.
You should set up shop.
Ooh.
It's no... worse than your current digs.
Good point. I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
It's got potential.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. Nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Who was that? I feel like I know that voice.
It sounded like Father, but how?
So, Templar, is the Ord... everything you wished for? Pithed any good mages lately? That's what you do now, right? It must wear on you, given your lineage. No wonder you're quiet.
Be grateful. You're free because you know my brother. Don't push it.
Oh, yes, sir. Please, sir.
Just pause for a minute while I grab something to drink.
the key. Did they find it? The dwarves. I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
Let me guess. You want to drink my blood too?
Blood? The blood of the hawk? Are you the hawk? Yes, I smell magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no darkspawn.
You scavenged warden armor from somewhere.
Wardens? Yes. Guardians against the blight. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Because I always like to follow the advice of tainted, crazy people.
Not crazy. No. Trust me. I know the prison's secrets. The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down in the depths.
Are we going to listen to that freak? Everything lower than Lowtown should just be filled in. A lot of it.
So, kill everything lower than your upturned nose.
If you don't want rats, you get rid of the colony.
And then whatever eats rats has to look your way.
Well, let's do nothing then. My mistake.
Let me guess. The first seal?
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before. The blood works. It is good.
All this talk about my blood is a little creepy. Are you at least planning to tell me your name?
Name? So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title, too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
Anders, what are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever. In time, we start to hear voices. The same ones Darkspawn hear. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawk. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Come on, Blondie. You're strong enough to overcome this.
Yeah!
one seriously heavy-looking shield. There's more seals. An enchantment like this, there has to be.
Deeper we go.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. I may have left the circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
That which is best in me. Father used to say that, didn't he? To you and Bethany. She never felt like she could live up to him.
I hope they're together, wherever they are. Talking about magic, gossiping about us.
Isn't it odd that a Darkspawn-filled pit is making me feel closer to Father?
mouth of Sauron.
I'd run if I were you! Go down! I should be tested like sleep!
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
Father didn't want a child with magic. He got that one wrong twice over. I guess the Templar's not such a disappointment now.
Carver, shouldn't all this make you want to, I don't know, offer a reason for joining the Order?
I have to defend the one moment I stopped waiting and did something.
If you wanted to spite me?
No. See, right there is the problem. For the longest time, I thought it was you, but it wasn't. We spent so long running, and why? Because of magic, the Blight, money, and abuses. Well, I'm no mage. I'm no warden. And you didn't need me. But maybe there's one thing I can do. Father believed in a Templar. Why can't I?
So I should be proudly angry or something?
I don't know. I really don't. But I can do something now. Or at least try. Can we just... I want to get this over with.
That's a lot of blood.
Ooh, let's see.
No! Get out of my head!
Anders? Anders! Maker. It's like he doesn't even hear me.
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened Darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling. The music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore. They think he's one of them. He'd be in no danger on that front.
Yes, I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
Bloody voices in here. I'm sure of it.
These seals were definitely created through blood magic. Be careful.
This place is giving me a
I
headache.
still don't know what we're dealing with.
Where are we going? How should I know? Do I look like the leader of this merry band of misfits?
That looks like Legion of the Dead armor. The Legion of the Dead? Sent after Paragon Garen's heir. Why does that sound familiar? I think Garen was sometime in the early Exalted Age. Hundreds of years ago.
Do you think they found him?
Who knows?
This is much wetter than I remember the deep roads. We should light those torches.
all 6 are lit. Excellent.
Blessed are you, Dumart. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
That's where I know the name. Tethras Garen should have been the heir to the Garen clan. But he was accused of killing his sister and sent into the Deep Roads to die. When the real murderer was caught, they tried to find him. They never could. Instead, every Garen heir from that time on took the name Tethras in his honor. One of them became a paragon in his own right, and founded my clan.
So this was one of your ancestors?
Not directly, but a little closer than I like to come to my past, you know.
I can't imagine Lothering looking like this.
Just make him stop talking. Make him stop.
Lovely. A mage gone mad is all we need right now.
What's wrong?
I can't. The voices. Wardens. The joining. I have too much taint in my blood. I can't shut him out. Help me. I will not be controlled.
I can't take you anywhere.
I guess they're right. You never can leave the Wardens. I hope I can hold against him. Against them both.
Let's just try not to do that again. Bianca hates being turned on her friends.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You have the key. And you've come through the seals. But how? Can you be Hawk, the child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be him. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Why is your order interested in my father?
Then you don't know? Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Let me guess. It had something to do with this fancy thing?
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
Why do my family stories never involve embarrassing vacations in Antiva?
We need your help, Hawk. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander?
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No. The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawk. You can't trust a Darkspawn to honor any deal.
Worth the risk. If he doesn't help, it's one more big Darkspawn to stick a bolt in. No big deal.
Bloody Wardens. Father knew better. Leave it locked up.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
This sounds very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the Blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
Oh, well, that's fine then. Blood magic for everyone.
Corypheus may be as great a threat as the next Blight. We can't risk freeing him.
We'll find a way to do this with or without you, Hawk. This prison will be broken. The Blight will end. Come.
With me! We will beat them to the seal! This was part of the prison's from centuries ago. Old wards, unstable, dangerous. The Wardens had them neutralized. Bringing them back to life will stall Janica.
If Larius is right about Corypheus, we're going to have to hurry.
Do not touch anything. The old defenses are active again. Very unpredictable, very dangerous.
There! That's the one Janica wants dead.
You do Janica's bidding?
Janica shared knowledge of Corypheus with the Carta. When she releases the Master, we will be rewarded.
How many of you are there? I thought I dealt with you already.
We may die here, but we will take you with us.
No! Don't!
To arms, and pray that Corypheus honors our sacrifice!
Now you fall!
Trapped. Carter fools always where they don't belong. This shouldn't have happened.
Don't touch anything is usually an invitation to touch everything, didn't you know?
Always a punishment for playing with things you don't understand. There is a way out. Deep down, a small memory, a fading thought. I've been here before. Yes. Yes. Think. There must be a way. I was here once before. A long time ago. The magic flows in streams. They must be joined for the way to open. Yes. Yes, that's it. Quickly now. We have a ways to go yet.
The Hawk was fascinated by the old construction, always stopping to examine the carvings. A learned man.
going to happen.
Easy as pie.
Weeks down here. Working together. Never liked me. Too much bad blood.
Did you really think those old wards would stop me? Look at you. Barely able to string two thoughts together. You've only made it this far because of Hawk.
You can still turn away. Do not listen to his voice.
You're a fool, Arias. And you should have died here years ago.
I'll make it
That's nice.
What's so nice about it?
I was just wondering what someplace sinister and foreboding would look like. And here it is.
You're too late, Larius. Hand over Hawk, and I'll give you a quick death.
Hawk has made his choice. The right one.
The right choice or the only choice? Malcolm Hawk was not allowed to disagree.
It is the past. It doesn't matter.
Larius? What does Janica mean by not allowed?
How does she know this? Alec, did you tell her? Malcolm Hawk was reluctant. Had to be persuaded. I was Warden Commander. It was my duty. I delivered an ultimatum. Help us, or you'll never see her again.
You did what?
You were going to kill our mother?
No, never. He came with us. I never had to decide her fate. She was never told about what passed between Malcolm and me.
That doesn't excuse it.
You see, Hawk? How can you trust anything Larius says?
Larius's threats were reprehensible, but he's still right about Corypheus.
You can come willingly or not, Hawk. I just need your blood.
He stirs. Slay him now before he wakes, before his strength comes. The key. It's not strong enough. Use your blood. Free him and slay him.
Look, that seems to have weakened the spell.
Just 3 more to go.
I suppose he won't stop coming after us unless we do this.
If you like, we could leave a strongly worded note on his sarcophagus and go.
You're so clever.
He's almost free now.
You feel that? It's like something is lifting. this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
Dumat was the first old god to become an archdemon. There haven't been temples to him since ancient Tevinter.
You look human. Are you not citizens of the Empire? Slaves, then, to the dwarves? Why come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
You're a Darkspawn. Dark spawn, ravaging the Deep Road, spreading the blight. Does this ring a bell?
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness, ever since. How long? The Golden City. The first violation. The Magisters who brought the Blight.
That's ridiculous. There were no magical boogeymen who trespassed in the Maker's City. It's a story. It's Chantry propaganda.
Unless Corypheus is for real, everyone who knows what happened is long dead.
You don't think it's a little convenient? What does every sane man and woman in Thedas fear? The Blights. Why not pin those on mages too?
What manner of speech is this? How long have I slumbered?
He tainted the world. He speaks to all who carry the corruption. Darkspawn and Wardens. He brought Janica here. Brought you.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
He slept. While the seals held, he could not wake. He knows nothing of time that passed. We must kill him now, before he comes to.
First he went after the Maker in his house, then me in mine. I'm honored.
The city! It was supposed to be golden! It was supposed to be ours! If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. The Blood Lord. The blood is mine. Dumat, grant me your powers. Ah! Fire in my veins. You cannot avoid my fires.
You've got to be kidding me.
I am an acolyte of Dumat. You cannot harm me.
Destroy them! Watch out!
Burn, you miserable insect!
He absorbed it from the nothing! Say your need to get closer!
Do not grant me your power. The power is mine. I am. Courage, little rat. The maze closes in.
Now what?
You will die before you touch me, worm.
Let's finish this! Anders is down! Carver! You'll pay for that! There must be a way to weaken him! Let's finish this! Let's finish this!
Alright, well, let's try that again.
The blood, Lord. The blood is mine. You mark. Grant me your powers. Ah! The fire in my veins. You cannot avoid my fires!
He's absorbing power from the statues!
Shouldn't we destroy them? When I talk too much, you cannot harm.
The statues! 17!
And it is something more!
Watch out!
You miserable insect!
The absorption of the statues! Line them up! Take them down!
You marked! Grant me your powers! The power is mine! I am Scurry, little rat! The Mage closes in!
Good luck in the next line! We need to weaken him somehow!
You will die before you see worms!
Has to be another way. Go down! Good one! This will be easy! He's boxing us in. Find a clear path.
And it is something more!
Uh-oh.
Walls are closing in! smart! Proud king of power. The lightning strikes me! You cannot backtrack! You cannot escape! Sweet mother... What's the blood? He took the dragon out of his ass, I'm leaving. There must be a way to weaken him. No! You're stronger than I thought, but not strong enough!
What's going on out there? It's some kind of storm! Summoned around the Watch out! There's lightning in the roots!
A little something more!
Here he comes!
Is there a chill in the... Run all you like! I can reach you anywhere!
Nice.
That amulet. No one's used that pattern since before the First Blight. It was unique to a small sect in Tevinter, who worshipped the god Dumat. Corypheus really was an ancient magister. I always thought the Black City was just a story.
Even if it's true, it doesn't justify punishing mages over 1,000 years later.
Do you think? What else might the Chantry know that we don't? I'll need to study this further.
You did well, Hawk. More than the Grey Wardens of old were able to accomplish. I will tell the Warden Commander of your service here.
You think the Wardens will give you a warm welcome looking like that? I don't think we're supposed to come back from the calling.
I must try. You've gained an ally today.
Why are you talking like that?
My head is clear now. Without Corypheus's call, I can think again. I thank you for my freedom.
And here I thought I'd just gained a headache.
I will never forget what you did here. The prison stands no more. My gratitude you have for my freedom.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they did not mention this Larius. They claimed everyone was dead. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. The one lasting treasure to emerge from this? A moment together for the family. In happier times.
The attacks. Darkspawn. Every bloody part of it. All because of what happened years ago. What he did for Mother. For all of us, really. Blood magic. Worse than the scandal of leaving the Amel name. At least he kept that quiet.
You never liked that he spent so much time with Bethany and I. But it wasn't all bad.
He started training me too. Best he could. Then I picked up some things from those soldiers who came through. Remember when I beat him? Took the blade clean away.
He was holding back.
On magic? Sure, but not the blade. After that, well, he knew I could handle the house while he was off with you two. Another way you take after him, if I remember correctly.
You know, I don't think we had it that bad. For a while. A short while.
I think I blinked and missed it. So, back to the way things are.
Seems that way.
Right. Brother... Never mind.
You two. Fighting just makes it harder to see what we have. Malcolm risked so much. We shouldn't waste the chances he gave us. He kept so many secrets. I may have been willfully blind.
How did you even meet? A Ferelden apostate and Kirkwall elite.
Mages were sometimes called to perform at the Viscount's functions. Malcolm was not what I pictured. Such a wit. Never had a straight answer for anything. But so alive. Very like you. But it was so long ago. We have a new life, and we must think of tomorrow. Malcolm gave us that.
It's hard to think of how much we've lost.
Sometimes. But look at what you've done for us. Malcolm gave us the chance, and you're the one who brought us where we are. We all know that, even if we sometimes linger in a moment that is better forgotten. I've done enough of that. We are blessed, and should live as such. As much as we can choose to.
hope all is well. If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
you.
I have tried to avoid the Fade since Justice. Disturbing when he takes over.
They search the... for the Emporium, and a cost.
Good to see you again, sir. No tax, no... disasters, no out-of-control enchantments. It's a good... you like the shiny?
Were you ever dedicated in the faith of the Chantry?
I have no memory of my childhood. Denarius had no desire to teach his slave anything that made them think they're worthy beings.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult your life has been.
No, you can't.
How'd you do, sir?
All are forbidden, except you.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
I'll finish this quest and then call it for the day.
Are you an Andrastian, Fenris?
If I say no, will you attempt to convert me?
Many elves believe in the Maker. I ask only because I wonder if your experiences... Don't ever tell anyone I did this.
Die and make room.
Stay away from me.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
This is the only place in Kirkwall I feel safe. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Are you imagining some sinister plot to turn all the mages in Kirkwall tranquil?
I'm not imagining it. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Don't Templars have anything better to do than come up with new ways to torment mages?
No. I've been working with a group. A secret mage underground that helps others escape the gallows. They have a way in. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and have a good afternoon. We will pick this up, probably on Sunday.